Yeah, the track temperature could play a factor in this. It starts to warm up. Maple Grove Raceway has concrete out to about half track. Then you start picking up the asphalt. Some of the drivers and crew chiefs concerned a little bit about how porous that may be as the sun continues to shine on this racetrack. Simply pulling back the power, they should be able to get down this without too much trouble today.
I don't think anybody should have anything to complain about the racetrack. The conditions are good. The lanes have been even. We've seen guys with lane choice take the left side. We've seen guys with lane choice take the right side.
And nobody should complain about the weather in Reading. It's much better than it's been for about the past, what, 12, 15 years?
There'd be a challenge, right? Better weather than we've had the last couple of years. Well, Mickey Ferro knows that he's got a very tough customer. Frank Schuster went down there to the Division II race to open up the season down in Florida. He went all the way to the championship round down there, losing out to Jay Payne. So Mickey knows that the guys in the other lane can make solid runs. 560s we've seen from Mickey Ferro. We'll get an indication right now of how good the track is with the temperature and the weather, because I expect him to run again a low 560. Like I said, I was a little surprised that the last two guys slowed a couple of hundredths, almost the better part of a tenth of a second from their previous best.
Meanwhile, Frank Schuster has to come in as the underdog. Went 574 in qualifying, picked it up to a 571 in that Terenzio Racing car. You talk about it all the time. You just got to give yourself a chance, which means going green and trying to go A to B. And if Mickey Ferro wants to step up and make a mistake, you got to be in position to capitalize.
Well, Terenzio brothers on both sides of the racetrack here, because Mickey Ferro is partners with Anthony Terenzio, and you got the Terenzio name with the Schuster family, who've overcome some really tough obstacles over the last couple of years, some freak accidents, and just a strong team to see them getting back to. They'd love to put this thing into the semifinals, but they're going to have to hustle to get around Mickey.
Mickey Ferro runs into problems, and guess what? Frank Schuster is into the semifinals, and they're going crazy at the starting line. Wow. How about this? Schuster ends up, though, right in Mickey Ferro's lane, right in front of him. To go back and take a look at that. Fortunately, both drivers, that is, able to not come in contact with each other, but a very scary moment down at the far end of this racetrack.
Three amazing drivers in the next round. Bojack, Schuster, Laurie. Watch this at the end of the racetrack. Mickey Ferro's car trying to hustle and run him down, but that's not going to look at that move at the end. Oh, my goodness. Good thing that Mickey Ferro had both of those chutes out, and that really could have been a disaster.
One more look at that. As we isolate on Mickey Ferro, you can see the tire shake that he had. Watch Schuster cross on over. We'll get everything straightened up when we come back to Reading. The NHRA Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series, brought to you by Lucas Oil. Made in America, sold to the world. A pretty tense moment here at Maple Grove Raceway as Frank Schuster has problems in the shutdown area. Thank goodness, though, Mickey Ferro and that photographer on the left, Teresa Long, able to get out of the way.
Frank Schuster, wow, that was a wild ride against Mickey Ferro. You got the win light, but let's take us through the replay here.
Oh, it was one heck of a good run. We've been through a lot of struggles this weekend. Victor and the gang, Jimmy Dunn, Mike Hall, Drew, my wife Debbie, and daughter Stephanie. And we have actually worked really hard on this thing. Had to do a motor swap right before first round yesterday. The car made a pretty nice pass straight on down the track. I guess Mickey had some problems in the other lane with some tire shake, which happens in these cars. We're fortunate to get the win. I got to thank my crew. They did a fantastic job.
As you watch the rest of this replay, what happens right here?
Well, I put the chutes out, and it must have lifted the air under the tires. Thank goodness Mickey wasn't right next to me. I mean, we'd have been into each other. The car really did get sideways. Wow. Seeing it now, it's a whole lot different than when you're inside of it. You're just trying to get it under control and get it straightened out. But I'm glad Mickey wasn't right next to me to get tangled up in it. Good job for the Terenzio gang.
We are too. We're just glad you guys are both safe.
Thanks.
Yeah, great job by both drivers.